Good evening. The movie's story begins with the boy Rovan, who plans to go with his father Jimmy to his house to spend the summer holiday with him. And through Jimmy's words, we discover that he is a fanatic and adheres to customs and traditions, which is why he divorced his first wife, who was a free woman who did not like traditions. Rovan arrives at his father's houses, where there is a woman named Millie who is preparing lunch, while Rovan looks at her with strange glances. But his father interrupts his thoughts and tells him that Millie is his second mother and orders him to talk to her with all respect and to call her mother. Jimmy takes his son Rovan to his room, and Millie prepares his bed and gives him a book as a gift because she heard that he likes reading books. And at the lunch table, Rovan continues to look at his father's wife with strange glances while Millie realizes that he is looking at her but ignores it. The next day, Jimmy decides to take his son with him to work on the pretext that he should not stay alone with his wife Millie, who welcomes them back from work and has dinner with them. Then Rovan goes up to his room to rest. Rovan suddenly hears the sound of his father Jimmy screaming, who was angry with his wife Millie because she did not buy olives from the grocer, and tells her that he works day and night in return for her not performing her marital duties. Then he embarrasses her in front of his son Rovan when he advises him not to marry a reckless woman like Millie. The next day, Jimmy wakes up and discovers that Rovan and Millie had breakfast without him, and tells his wife Millie angrily that she would not have prepared breakfast for him this quickly if he had asked her to. And after returning from work, Rovan has difficulty sleeping because he hears the sound of his father screaming. The next day, Rovan tries to help Millie clean the table because he was always helping his mother, but his father Jimmy tells him that his mother sabotaged his personality when she taught him to clean the table with her. Millie replies to her husband saying that Rovan should avoid becoming an irresponsible person like his father. Rovan goes up to his room while Millie follows him after her husband leaves and notices that he is sleeping. Then she slowly approaches him, but Rovan feels her presence near him. Millie kisses Rovan, who enters into a forbidden relationship with her. But Millie regains consciousness and returns to her room, and it seems that she is surprised and afraid that her husband will discover what happened. And at night, Jimmy returns home and finds his wife asleep early, which is unusual, and Rovan is also sleeping. The next day, Rovan asks his father to take him back to his mother's house because he is afraid that his forbidden relationship with his father's wife, who goes up to Rovan's room to clean it while he looks at her and asks her to wait for his return after a month.